On a more practical, the first thing I thought of when you brought it up was how in my current career, my heart and mind are aligned.
Oh, I love it.
Shared earlier, I've had many career paths that I did because that was what was there to do to
Yeah.
provide for my family. And what I do now, helping business owners, it's my heart. I want to help them. I want them to avoid some of the mistakes and challenges that I faced, and find windows and doors to make life better for a business owner. So in what I do now, I love. I would love to be able to have more time for my hobbies, but I probably will never retire from this because I love what I do.
That's the true. I mean, that's really, how do you know when you found your purpose? How do you know when you found your calling, something you love to do? When you can see, oh, I could do this when I'm 80.
Right,
I'd be happy to be scheduling these calls when I'm 75. This would be
right,
fun. Yeah, I
right.
got too much to
Not
share.
work. It's not work. Right.
Yeah, it's not work. It's not work. It's fun, and it's a chance to connect with humans, and I think you've got a service heart, so that kind of will come through for your work. That is, I love the fact that I shared that. I wasn't gonna. I thought the equine story might be a little long to share, but I got it out in a pretty short time, especially for my own storytelling. But I love the fact that we're a horse person for 40 something years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a whole part of that industry that I kind of participate in a little bit, the join up idea. That
Okay.
there's ways to make horses join up with you and want to serve you and want you to be the boss of the herd and want you to give them guidance. And so many
Hmm.
times horse issues are because the human is not giving them the leadership that they need. And that's reflected in everything. In business, if you don't give your people, your staff, your clients, your customers the leadership that they're looking for, they're disruptive.
Yeah, they're just yeah. It reminds me. I had a guest on, Jim Huling, uh, one of my early guests on the show, and he wrote a book that was with Franklin Covey. It's still with Franklin Covey, top seller. And one of the snippets that I took from the episode was his discussion around accountability.
Hmm.
And boy, what a tough leadership skill, because it's not an easy skill to employ
Yeah,
with people, holding
I
them. I'm sorry, it
struggle.
was accountability, right? I'm sorry, it's accountability, and just so hard to hold people accountable without looking like you're the bad person.
Right.
And it's like another one of those skills that's really hard to manage to get through. And that is what's being a leader, right? Is holding people accountable for what they're capable of.
Right. Right. And for me, having employees and accountability of employees has always been a real challenge to me,
Hmm.
because I'm sensitive to the
Yeah.
challenges we have in their day-to-day life. But as a business intermediary, when I'm dealing with a client, I'm so focused on I have to make them accountable so that I can do for them what they want me to do for them, that I don't
Yes.
struggle with it at all. I can
Ah.
be very forceful. I can be very organized about it because I know that I'm working for their best interest. And maybe that's now I'm thinking out loud. Maybe that's where the disconnect is with an employee. Am I wanting them to be accountable for my success and the company's success, or for their success? Yes, I do want them to be successful, but where I am now, it's a little different place, and I like it a lot better. I don't like having all those employees.
I can see that. I can see the upside to that, especially having managed, quite a lot of people and being on my own for the last couple of years. It's different. It's different. I do enjoy the coaching and mentoring, which I've now replaced. I found some people to coach and mentor, but without having that the overhead of people, where it's painful and it's work, right? That part of being a leader is work.